Just wanted to do a quick video about the news and what's been going on in the schools with a lot of the teachers being murdered this week in October. Around the 24th, 2013, there was a couple math teachers that were killed in the schools, and I wanted to just bring this to your attention about math and how it's used to hold back students from graduation. And a lot of times if you ask a student why they never got their GED or why they dropped out of school, a lot of times on the top 5 reasons will be math. And the way that they've changed the math system, they deliberately have made it more difficult to learn. They've restructured the way they train and kids how to learn math, fractions, algebra, and they deliberately do this because they know the parents learned a different system, so that when we go to help them with math, we're clueless because we have a different way of doing it, and if we show them that way, then they get in trouble because they're supposed to do it a different way, which is the more difficult way that ensures that kids won't graduate. So it's kind of like a sabotage system, and I think what's happening is kids are waking up and becoming angry because they're starting to realize that they can deliberately trace their failures in their life to a math teacher who held them back, didn't inform them, didn't instruct them, lowered their self-esteem, made them feel worthless. They know that their future depends on this high school diploma or GED, and if they're not equipped with the tools and they're in a fearful environment where you have to worry about teachers with guns and students all, harming each other, then it becomes not a learning environment and becomes more like a prison. And I think they're starting to do things where you can't bring lunch, you have to have a note, and da-da-da, and it's starting to become a place where they're microchipping kids to pay for lunches, and it's seeming like more of a prison type of atmosphere with security. And then also what I wanted to bring to your attention is how they know about these child molesters that come and prey on these kids, sit around the schools, flashing them, and they have daily reports, weekly reports, and yet the police are nowhere in sight. They can't seem to track the cars or the perpetrators, and they're out giving tickets, of course, and they're doing other things and arrests that are the most easy, arrests, so they don't have to sweat or do a lot of work, and they really don't want to catch the pedophiles and the sex offenders, child molesters, because I can clearly see that this is happening a lot, and their kids aren't being protected. And so it's a frightening atmosphere for kids to go to school to be flashed and molested, raped possibly, and even teachers have been doing this, and then they've been bullying kids. They use a lot of the knowledge against them and hold it, and then they try to gain it, and the teacher just won't help them, and it's embarrassing, and it's already hard enough to ask for help and then to be humiliated, and so it's just a whole vicious environment. And this math thing is something huge because of the way that it's been set up as a sabotage. So I'm just telling you, look out for this. They need to do something about it, and there need to be more discussion about it, because the way they set up the high school diploma test and the new GED test that they claim they have to institute an electronic system that's going to block a lot of people from graduating, because who's ever, put in the time and took the test, all of it's going to be removed, and it's going to be more difficult because they're going to have essays, which students aren't even being taught how to do essays. So now they've got essays plus math to hold you back, and it's just a big mess and a nightmare, and kids are really starting to see how difficult this hurdle is to graduate. And even when they do, the job market is really bad. People aren't hiring young kids. The jobs, like the newspaper jobs, the fast food jobs, are going to people with degrees, older adults. So they're getting shut out, and no one's discussing this, because if they don't have a future or no jobs, it's going to give them no hope, and it's going to make them commit more crimes. And with the video games and all of the TV shows that are promoting violence, it doesn't surprise me that this is going on. So I wanted to know what you thought about it. If you could leave a comment. I just wanted to wish you a good morning, a great morning, and just bring that to your attention, because I really think this is a huge factor people are overlooking. This math thing, I remember when I was growing up, I had a difficult time in math, and I can think of hurdles, that were not overcome with math that are frightening stories, but I'll get into that on another video. Okay, have a great day.